Hey everybody, I hope this video finds you all doing great and feeling awesome. I wanted to do a video kind of as a follow-up on my last video. I posted a video on why meat or protein is not good for you. And I received some comments, but more than that, I received some pretty nasty emails, private emails, and of people that just weren't buying what I was selling, I guess. And you know what? That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I want to start by saying, because if this happens in the future, I'm going to tell whoever sends me the email, it's like, go back to video 4 and check it out, So I want to have a point of reference to send people to. I don't consider myself a vegan. I don't consider myself a vegetarian. I don't consider myself a raw foodist, even though I guess I'm all three. I did not start this whole thing with the intentions of trying to convince people to go to raw foods or to become a vegetarian or to become a vegan. I never started this with the intentions of helping anyone lose weight. I started this with all intentions to save my life. That's why I started this whole thing. I was dying. I was dying, and doctors couldn't help me. And I began researching and researching and researching, day and night, night and day. There's a desperation behind it, because you're trying to beat the clock. You can see the guy digging the grave in your head, and you're trying to beat that. You're just going. It's what drives you night and day, night and day, night and day. Unless you have come close to dying or had a near-death experience. I think anyone that's ever happened to, you realize that every cell in your body tells you that you are dying. And you're trying to beat that feeling, you've got to beat it. So, I would say day and night, night and day, 24 hours a day, I would go without sleeping, looking for the answers to save my life. And, in many cultures, the elders go through a lot of things, and they pass this down to the younger generation, and the younger generation embrace it and they learn from it. And I guess that's mainly what I try to do, because I've been there, I've done that, and it almost killed me, and I'm trying to pass it down to you guys, and I'm trying to pass down the knowledge that I've learned. And in that time, I figured, hey, I'm already learning about this. I was already a licensed massage therapist, and I decided to become a certified detoxification specialist, and then in trying to help myself, I decided that I wanted to help others, and and I work with people every day that and I'm not talking people who want to lose 100 pounds. I'm not talking about people who want to clear up their acne, or people who have a pain in their wrist or their arms hurt. I'm talking about people who have pancreatic cancer, who have lung cancer, who have MS. That's the people that I work with day in and day out. People who are trying to beat the clock to their grave. And in my learning and all the knowledge that I've acquired, I checked out every diet, every stone. I left no stone unturned. I studied, the Joanna Budwig diet. I studied the Gerson miracle. I studied, Gabriel Cousins, Dr. Morris, I mean, Dr. Sabi, everything, every rock that I could turn to find the answers, I searched there. And that's the knowledge that I'm bringing to you. Now, you can either accept that knowledge, not accept it. You know, there's always the fast forward or, you know, or backwards button. You don't have to stay on the channel. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I'm okay with all of that because I'm not trying to convert anyone. That is not my purpose to be here. My purpose to be here is to let other people know that who are in the same predicament that I was 3 years ago, that they are not alone, that there is hope, that, you know, you can have ulcers, and you can have COPD, and you can have renal failure, and you can have, you know, you can have all sorts of stuff. You know, you can have sinus issues, you can have Crohn's disease, you can have pancreatic problems, you can have, you know, stones in your kidneys, you can have all of this, and you can rebuild yourself and come back from that. That is why I am here. So, as I've told someone down below my last comments, I will never argue with anyone, because that's not my purpose here. I will never disrespect anyone's opinions of what they believe, because I believe that we are all here on a journey, and everyone has to take their own journey, their own direction, and their own way, and we must all respect everyone else's journey. So if you want to eat meat, I respect that. If you want to eat dairy, I respect that. If you want to eat sugar all day long, I respect that. What my point that I'm trying to get across is the diet that saved me. The diet that is saving so many people on this planet from cancer and diabetes and MS and so many others is the raw diet. And that's why I chose to do that, because I'm still struggling. I mean, there's days that I feel wonderful, but there's days where, you know, I have to struggle. And I mean, I have to struggle, and I have to ask God for strength to get through the day, because the pain is just so severe sometimes. But, you know, I mean, every time I go get tested, the tests are getting better, and this is going away, and, you know, things are dropping off. But, you know, it's happening. It's happening, and I'm feeling so much better all the time. And, you know, and I'm learning. I'm learning every day more and more and more. And I think that when you're so rigid that you don't bend, there's there's issues with, you know, breaking. And you know, I was just watching a YouTube video, as a matter of fact, the other day. Matt Monarch was talking about how, you know, people come into the raw food world, and they come into the vegetarian, and they come into the vegan world, and they leave just as fast as they come in, because people who are vegetarians and vegans are just so dead set that, you know, this is the way you have to do it. This is the way I had to do it. It is not the way you have to do it. All I'm doing is being an elder and just passing down my experiences. They're not even my opinions, because, you know how opinions are. They're just like, you know what, and everybody has one. So I don't want to go there. I'm just trying to pass down my experiences. And if you resonate with it and it sounds right to you, then by all means follow it. Follow your heart. But if it doesn't, turn the channel. Go on. Maybe that's not the path that you have to take in life right now, and that's not the journey that you are designed to take. So I hope this clears up any misunderstandings, because I'm sure there will be a ton more in the future, because I'm going to be talking about grains, I'm going to be talking about milk, I'm going to be talking about all sorts of things that I have just studied and learned, and I want to share that with you because I need to, and it's no different than the way I share it with my clients. So I hope this has cleared up any misunderstandings, and to all the wonderful people who left me all those private emails, I hope this video clears it up for you. And I said, I always appreciate hearing everyone's point of view. All right, till next time, you know the drill. Stay happy, be healthy. See you later.